Good morning, wherever you are. It's time for the Monday Minute with the Poppy of the Paranormal. I'm Christian Paul. First off on the agenda today, I apologize for last week's Monday Minute. Our streaming program just errored out for some reason. So keep your fingers crossed that we can get through the show today. I'm going off the path just a little bit today. We're going to talk about doppelgangers today, but not maybe in the way you think. Let me ask you a question. How many doppelgangers do you have? One, three, five? Is that even possible? I don't know. We're going to get into a few stories on the Monday Minute this morning, and I'll let you decide for yourself. Of course, Jan is here with us as always. So let's get into story number one. Back in the early 90s, the band I was in at the time, we were doing a what I used to call biker events. For a while there, we had an attorney in town that did a lot of motorcycle accident clients. So we did a fair number of like Harley kind of events. Now, this was at the VA hospital grounds. Like I said, early 90s. And this was before the show started. I'm just walking around because I did know a few people and yada 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 yada. Well, it's getting close to time to start the show, and I come back to I don't even know if we had a stage. We might have just been playing on concrete. I think now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we had a stage. But the guys I was playing with were like, dude, where were you going? We were hollering at you and yelling to you, and you just kept going. The problem is where they were on the grounds is not where I was. Take that for whatever it's worth. Story number two. Many years ago in a Kmart. Good morning, Tara. Many years ago in Kmart, my own brother. I would think that's somebody that knows me reasonably well and definitely knows what I look like. I got a phone call one evening. It was my brother on the line telling me that he was, and I'm going to quote, I was 2 feet away from you before I knew it wasn't you. My own brother. Let's go on to story number three. On the news, the sheriff department was making a drug bust of sorts. And I start getting text message and some pictures are coming through. And the text portion read, I thought you were on TV. And this sheriff somewhere in Florida, a friend of mine, thought that was me. All right, let's go on to story number 4. Now, this story is going down a little bit different path. This is another long distance doppelganger. My sister used to do a lot of traveling for her job when she was still working. Anyway, she was coming back from out west and stopped somewheres in Colorado. I don't know if it was kind of a Bucky's or a Quick Trip or but something somewhere in between those two. As my sister is going through the store and over by the snack bar area, she said I almost gave her a heart attack because she did not know that I was in Colorado. But I wasn't in Colorado. My sister actually snuck 2 pictures with her phone and sent them to me. Yeah, sure looked like it could have been me. Maybe the guy was a little bit heavier than me, but other than that, could have been me for real. Let's go on to story number 5. Now, this story came from another good friend of mine who has passed on. This was a few years ago, but not going back to the 90s. Let's put it that way. A few years ago, but not that far back. Good friend of mine who I have done a lot of business with over the 38, 37 years that I known him. Did a lot of business back and forth. I mean, somebody that would definitely know me in a crowd. No question about it. I get a phone call at the shop one day. Are you going to be there? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. I'm going to stop by and see. I got a story for you. Okay. Well, my friend comes down to the shop and he says, I got to tell you a little thing about what happened at event. We're going to call it event X. He says, I'm looking across the room and there's somebody talking to Sue. Now, Sue is my buddy's wife. And he says, I could have swore it was you. But when he walked over to join in the conversation, for lack of a better explanation, he learned it was not me. What do you think? 5 doppelganger stories, and all from people that definitely knew me well, to say the least. Family members that I've known their whole lives. And actually getting pictures sent to you from people that know you. I guess to prove that what they were saying was true. So let's circle all the way back to the beginning. How many doppelgangers do you have? That's what we got today for the Monday Minute. Remember, be good to each other. We're all we got. That being said, peace out.